shadows start to grow, and the places that you know seem like fantasy. There's a light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold, with the truth, the promise in our hearts. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark.
Yeah.
Alright, so I just want to thank you all for 160 subscribers. I know that this is a little late because I think we're at like what 166 or so, but it really does mean a lot to me. I do want to eventually get into making actual videos other than, I don't know, like just the drawings. Why is this turned red when I aim at it? But as of now, I have not at all gotten into that, so um, it's just something I'm interested in. I have a script for like a deltarune theory right now, but I have I have not like gotten any recordings or anything done other than the script, so it's like, you know, wow, lead your shots, holy. So that's something I've got on the back burner, kinda. Um, with my drawings, I wanna, try new mediums, maybe get into digital, but, I hope you enjoyed my singing, because I didn't. Sounds like I'm trying to, kind of forcing it, but, I'm very excited for Deltarune Chapter 5, as you can probably tell. I just don't have a reason to replay the game, because, I've kind of seen a lot of the content already, which is why I don't want to get new footage of it. Kind of why I've been delaying that Deltarune video. It's also because I've kind of just been delaying it so much. If I had a capture card, I'd probably do some Pokemon videos, but can't do that either, and can't really, I could do videos on literally any PC game I play, but I'm kind of obsessed with Pokemon right now, so. Over the past year of drawing, it's kind of gotten hard to really motivate myself to draw every day, because, there's so much I want to do, but I have, like, such little time, So much I want to get into that isn't drawing related. I am gonna die to this. Never mind. Like, I want to get more into music creation, even though I don't know much about it, and probably won't be good at it. I guess it's really just the thing of just, you decided to put something out into the world, which is better than everyone who doesn't do that, so. Wow, I'm bad at this game. The online servers to this game are chopped sideways. I do not expect like anyone to watch through this whole thing, much like my 1 year of drawing video. It's kind of just something I'm making for my own sake, which is, I guess, is the best kind of thing to make. So I biffed that beanball jump. I used to play this game a lot, yeah. I just needed something to get footage of that I can just mindlessly play. But whatever. You know, like over the year of drawing, I've kind of flip-flopped between all these different fandoms or whatever. Like, you know, first it was deltarune, then Pokemon, then whatever. I decided to draw like it was Ultra Cal for a little bit, but I've never really had one thing. I've never really been someone to be, you know, obsessed with one thing for however long. And something I think that's interesting is whenever I've tried to, you know, put music that I like into the videos, they've kind of underperformed. You know, they're not even really videos, they're just me kind of putting an image out there, you know, with a background. You know, putting an image with background music on it, but it's just a thing, yeah. Wow, I cannot do that. I swear I did it like one time before recording, and then... Oh wow. This is a video game already. I'm trying to play it. Oops. I'm actually trying to play it online, and there's like 5 of these things that somebody spawned in. Yeah. You know, it's just been kinda lonely this past year, so... And that's kinda why I even started posting my drawings, is to just get people to care and kind of have that like false illusion of people caring about me, which was not healthy, but you know, it is what it is. I do really want to get a capture card or like a tablet or whatever so I can start making more actual videos and whatever. Why am I doing a 160 sub special and not a 150? It's because I was lazy and I missed the 150 mark. So it's like, it doesn't even matter anymore. You know, it really felt like yesterday that I had like a purple Pippins as my wallpaper, or my PFP, and I was doing very lightly shaded black and white sketches of deltarune characters, and people were saying that they were good, which is very surprising, but I don't know why people were saying those were good, but I guess I've always been critical of myself and all that. What am I doing? I don't know. You know, if you ever want to get in touch with me, my Discord's available. I don't think that's in my description or anything, but I probably put it there. Probably not even gonna edit this part at all, because it's more authentic or whatever. And I just love this, and yeah, and yeah, whatever, I'm a freak. Garden Warfare 2 is like one of the 3 multiplayer games I play. I feel like barely touched them. I do want to try watercolors or markers someday, but it's expensive, and I need new colored pencils anyway. Tried asking for them for Christmas, but still didn't get enough. I'll spend like $150 on a set. Deltarune Chapter 5. You know, Deltarune's been a very influential piece of media to my life, and I care about it a lot. Characters like Grouse have kind of made me reflect on myself and what I really want out of myself and life and all that. No, if I could, I'd prefer to not be depressed or whatever. Holy shit, I actually just did that again. But, you this channel's not even, like, really a channel, because, like, whenever I see, you know, YouTube channels, there's always, like, a part that feels, like, impersonal, which I guess is just me wanting a personal relationship with people. Also, that's meant to be the Tree of Wisdom from PVZ1 in the lore, which is pretty cool. Wow. Holy shit, 12 hours. But, you know, there's always just a part of me that craves that, like, personal relationship, which I guess is a bit parasocial, but, you know. Like, all my drawings and stuff, it's more just meant to be, like, an archive than, big show or whatever. Hello, Future Tactus. Tactus, well, I know how to say things, don't I? Like, a big, issue I've had is, like, listening to my own voice over and over. I get this, like, weird, like, feeling like something's, like, deeply wrong, like, whenever I look at myself in the mirror or hear myself speak. Kind of like a out-of-body experience or whatever. Whatever. You know, I've always liked singing. I'm just not really good at it, and I never really was. It was a thing I've been interested in since, like, childhood, but I never got, like, training or whatever. It's just a thing I do, and, you know, like, and then I'll probably, like, clip the mic or whatever, and it's not even, like, a good tune or whatever, whatever's wrong. But it's a thing I like, you know, hearing out of myself, and I like singing songs, so I guess it really goes back to that, just doing it because you like doing it, and not caring about the quality thing. And I guess I allow myself to be bad at that, because it's not, like, my main passion or whatever. You know. This game's got a really good art style. It's got very good atmosphere. Especially with, like, the split and everything. Shame that the development team shut down, and there's not gonna be another one. BFN I actually kind of really liked the look of, but the game sucked, so no more variants and all that. Not sure if I should have moved the mic closer or whatever, but gonna go play ops, I guess. That was a huge bird. PVZ1, there's like a Slenderman Easter egg out in like the forest of an area, and they updated it to be like eaten by a chomper or whatever. I don't know why I'm still recording. I guess I just want someone to talk to. I could go play ops or go draw right now. I don't know why. Oh yeah, something cool. The leaves of the pea shooter aren't actually the legs. They're the roots that are the legs. And the leaves just get jostled around by the roots. Like you can see it in their walking animation. I always thought that was cool. Pokemon Generation 10 looks really good. Excited for that. Okay, people. Shoutouts to those guys. And girls, I guess. I think I edited the files one time or something to make my field of view larger. I probably should like have Steam repair that, but I don't care enough to. I want to get into sewing one day because I thought I always thought it would be cool to like make a costume and like stuffed animals and all that. But I've never really had the opportunity to try it. So. Music is kind of a passing interest. It's cool seeing people who can do both music and art, and it's hard for me to not feel like envy at all. You download the mod that lets you remove their arms. But did a few. No, like every time I've tried getting or like making music, it's always been like I don't know enough about it to really, you know, make it, yeah, so. I have like barely white cactus. Not on PC at least. You know, it's like these multiplayer games, I never played with friends at all, and the voice chats were always dead. So. Just break the drone, I don't wanna. Thank you. It's funny that they have the PVZ1 helmet or as the third ability instead of making a new artwork. Should have had me done that before I even started drawing. you know, when I see other people drawing, it's like, I've been recording for 20 minutes, but when I see other people drawing, it's like, I always forget the years of work that people put into things, like, and it never feels like enough for me, even though other people have been happily doing it for like 12 years. It's like, I never really got into developing skills when I was younger, so that, like, I never was able to get into things like that. It's not like I had hobbies before. I edited pictures or whatever, or played games, but it, it just made me feel like I was, I don't know, like a waste of society, or however the black pill people decide, or whatever. The subscriber number, it never really means anything to me, because it's like, how many of these people are actually gonna stick around, you know? I know a couple, but, you know, earlier in my quote-unquote YouTube career, I overshared way too much with my, depressive thoughts and all that. But where are they going? I've always feared, like, not fitting in and all that, to a point where I probably made myself not fit in from trying too hard, where it made me and other people feel uncomfortable. And it's like, it's hard to know who I actually am as a person like that. I always feel kind of like, estranged from myself in a sense. Like, there's me and then there's me. Like, it doesn't. I guess, like, my mind and body are a bit ununiform, maybe. And it always kind of feels like I'm forcing my voice to make myself kind of even like it, rather than me actually just liking it. They really needed to give Cactus a shotgun like, Deadbeard had. But I guess that was too much work. There's so many plants they could have made in the Garden Warfare 3. But no, BFM needed Nightcap instead of, like, Cattail or whatever. Ooh, and can't wait to remove variants or whatever. I've been shiny hunting Bulbasaur again. Started in February, continued into March a little, then took a break, and now I'm getting back into it. I'm at like 3,000 resets or so. I'm gonna be my first one out of 8,000 hunt, so I would make shiny hunting videos or stream if I had a capture card, but I don't have one of those, so you're gonna have to stick with the drawing videos for a bit. And maybe that deltarune video if I ever get around to recording all the footage and then editing out. There was a invincible YTP that I made a while back that I still get a kick out of now. Some of the jokes are a bit crude for my liking now. I think like exactly, no, not exactly, like a year later. So I'd like to make more of those now that season 4 is over. But um, I always liked the concept of content creation, but I never really, got around ever doing it, and I never knew how, and it scares me off to try and do something you don't know how to do. But it was that leap of faith that let me get into drawing and at least make um, below average music. At least it wouldn't make you your ears bleed. It's not the crazy bass OST. uh, wow. When making my sheep Sona, I guess as you would call it, I tried making it how I want to be rather than how I am now. But it kind of makes it feel like it's somewhat me in a sense, not really who I am, and it's a sad fact too. I'd love to make a costume of them, I just don't have the materials and I don't know how, which I guess is why you buy them. But I don't have the money either. So, maybe in a year. That's cute, yeah. Can you leave me alone, please? I don't like those sounds. Oh, the sound effects and the voice acting for Cactus are something else. Uh, they're great character. Uh, Useless and end this when you get cattail though. A game I used to play a ton was Fortnite, but game kinda went downhill and no one was gonna play it with me anymore, so I stopped playing it. It's a very game you gotta commit to a lot, so like if you want to complete the battle pass or whatever, and I couldn't handle the commitment because I wasn't enjoying it anymore, so you just gotta cut it off instead of relying on the nostalgia and the memories you used to have of it back in fucking 2022. I can't believe I'm exes with Fortnite now. On my Tinder profile. uh, huh. I didn't know they had an animation for going away. That's cool, actually. And they're just elongated versions of the bit on the model. That's cool. I'd love to see PvZ3 where it's like the more damage you have, the more like chunks are taken out of your character or whatever. Because it could work for both the plants and the zombies. Beach ball. Ancient Egypt. I used to play Flower a lot. Pea shooter's my main, but I got like no stickers, no money for sticker packs, so it's like, you know, it's like, ooh, helpful pack of 5 items. Yeah, nothing about character bases and cheaper ones, so try and enter the multiplayer portal and it's like, there's gonna be a hacker and you're gonna get a level 56 glitched and it's not fun. I guess I can try private servers, but it's not gonna work. You know, back to something I was talking about before, I get this like weird feeling sometimes when I look in the mirror and it's just kind of like the freeze response where it's like I don't even think I'm kind of afraid or whatever. It feels like the person in the mirror is not me or whatever, and it's uncomfortable. I don't know what that could be from or how I fix it, but and you know, it's not like just when I look in the mirror, it's like when I get like when I talk about certain things or when I hear my voice or anything. uh, One day I'll find a way to alleviate that or whatever, fix it or anything. Because, you know, it's certainly it's annoying to deal with. So, it's a thing. It was a really weird idea to give this ability to a tank character. Because it's like, yeah, let's just give this character hyper, but they can't attack with it and make them able to speedily leave. It's like, I thought the downside of a tank character was them not being able to get out of situations easily. And it's like, we already have a tank character later that was introduced with Torchwood, so it's like, what's the point? Yeah. I like the fire pea shooter's design in this game better than PvZ2. Wish there was like a PvZ2 PC port or whatever. And I'm not gonna buy Replanted because I can very easily choose not to support generative AI and not paying people for their work and just playing the original game, so I like Alien Fire. No, it's like I've never really felt like a part of like a community for anything. I've always kind of felt like kind of alienated from it. It's like I don't know. Like I'm just somebody watching but never being a part of it. And it's lonely. And I thought making art would kinda let me escape that and make me feel like I'm worthwhile as a person. Because I didn't really feel that before, but it's not really, didn't really help. I had to kind of get therapy. And that was a whole situation. Probably should have lowered the game audio because I'm talking quiet, but maybe I'm not actually. I can't hear myself other than actually hearing myself, so I just like talking and I want someone to talk to. So I guess I have to settle for me. So I guess I'll have to settle for you. I think I clipped the mic again. Can't tell. That's always fun. I don't know. No, a good game for this would be Gary's mod, where I just kind of walk around a map and do whatever. But this one's not as lonely, so maybe I'll do that one day and just talk, and maybe someone will watch, and someone will like my voice and want to hear me talk more, and maybe I'll actually have someone to talk to. But yeah, because I'm just tired and lonely, and I know I'm like a fucking loser chud or whatever, but it's true. Oh, the clipping of a model. Yeah. Nah. I don't know. I hate looking at mirrors and seeing that person and just having it not just like something's wrong, and I get that feeling like I wanna throw up. Torchwood looking no, I used to play medic in TF2, and then I started playing soldier, and some guy got mad at me because I wasn't good enough at the game, so I stopped playing, and I felt really bad, so I uninstalled. Game's got a toxic community anyway, so I guess it's better that I left. It was fun though. I didn't really talk to people on there, but it was a fun game. This one's kind of like the worst or chud version of that or whatever. scientists. Favorite. Here, flag flower. Two Yeti zombies, great. A third Yeti zombie, but it's got money on it. Wow. I remember doing like the Boney Island glitch where it's like you wait and then you kill yourself at certain times and it causes more money to be gained for some reason. Probably should have just played actual ops or multiplayer. I think, oh, is that Team Vanquish that gets the most? No, it's capture the point or whatever. It's just capture the flag. Who cares? It's just capture the flag. But what are they emoting? What? $250 diamond collected. That gave me like only 1,000. The prices for things in this game are insane, but can't argue that it's good replay value. I'm just not able to sustain like over 10 years of an activity. Yeah, I think the game turns 10 years old this year, which I guess is good because private servers exist now, so. But they're gonna die out eventually, and the only way to enjoy this game will be single player, which I guess isn't the worst thing possible. But wow, this thing's like hunting me down. I'm gonna die. Oh yeah, I have the pot. Oh, what the? Oh, and there's a soldier, great. Oh, and there's an imp, thanks. Why are you over here? Are you the long-range one? Where you at? Thanks. Thanks. Oh, I'm getting a nuke called on me. Thanks. Okay. Getting the... They're getting, it's the PVZ2 air raid reference, or PVZ1 DS port air raid reference. 43 minutes of me yapping. I'm gonna upload this as a as a cover. Yeah, I'll just loop the the one song over for 43 minutes of me shittily singing Don't Forget. No one's gonna listen to this, but I'm already like too far into not go through with that. And I want things to be heard. Also, these are nice flowers. Do I blend in? Nope. I'm blue. What's wrong with you? Why are you blue? Bought you a game because I was gonna go increase in price. Alright. So. Oh no. Why do they have this here? Pea shooter makes like an accidental serration with their leaf, and then they just instantly evaporate. You know, maybe my loneliness issues would be fixed if I had online friends, but I don't really wanna get into that because that's like a big. I wonder if anyone's made a. Tune out of that. Yeah. How am I rank 36? Chomper, bad, I hate Chomper. What the hell? I wonder if I'm gonna have to. Can't really do anything with the audio balancing. I think the game capture might going over my actual speaking volume at times. Or maybe not. Whatever. I just, you know, I really do want someone to talk to. I think that's why I like Pokemon so much, because it's like you get this like this false version of or like this game all about friendship or whatever, and you get to collect all these creatures and go on adventures with them, and it's like, you know, that's why I like shiny hunting, because you get to collect them and they stay with you forever. I guess that's why I'm adverse to Safari Zone hunting. You know, I've been watching these documentaries about Christian, which is a person you probably know about. Because they're so infamous. And in watching that, I kind of started questioning, like, if things went bad for me, could I have ended up like that? And do people see me like them? And I really hope not. And it worries me a little, because I can't. I guess it's because my own insecurity about wanting to feel like people value me and care about me, and not having my own trust in the fact that I am valued or whatever. What the hell do you go? Insert image of guys sticking their tongue out. I don't know why I'm getting so open about my fucking personal emotions somebody wanted to take advantage of me, it'd probably be very easy to get to, and that's worrying, and probably something I shouldn't be sharing, but whatever. Like how all momentum stops. This game has a very strange momentum system. I love a game where it's like everyone controls like pea shooter, where it's just off the walls movement all the time, which I guess is why I like Ultra Kill so much. Could have done this in Ultra Kill Sandbox, but that probably would have been too loud. Oh, the tulips. Lilies are my favorite flower. I always thought Lily was a nice name, but I'm gonna name a cat after that. Can't name myself. I've had this name for too long on the internet. I mean, it's a nice name, and I know there's a Pokemon character, and they do have my favorite plotline for any rival or companion character, but I mean, I like the flower, so I guess, it's weird to have a favorite flower as someone like me, but it's nice looking, so I am just... I guess I, should end this here. It's already been like an hour, and I have a therapist for a reason, but that's not really a friendship, so I'll just throw this in CapCut, export it, and upload it. I hope you enjoyed the singing, I guess, and like listen to me yap, because I miss when I could do this with actual people, but oh, I'm hiding, um, you can probably hear my keyboard. I just realized that. Huh. Table that explodes when you... They're that strong, okay. Uh, uh, uh,